I'm going to teach you how to move your horse away from hand pressure. And this will be good when you're grooming in the wash rack. Just want to move him out of your space in the stall, whenever. So first you want to teach him all the groundwork we've already covered. So you want to get him lunging around you, using his hindquarters, using his forequarters, all without you being really close to him. Because he learns to move away from pressure, and then you're not too close to where you can get kicked or step on, anything like that. So now that we've done all that groundwork, I'm going to move his shoulders over, and I'm just going to press like right behind where, or right where the girth would go. And this is also going to prepare him for when I start riding him. So I'm going to put my foot right there when I want to move his shoulders over. So he's got to fly over here. All right, so I'm just going to kind of make a fist like that, so these back of my fingers go on his side. So I'm just going to press right there, and I'm going to guide with this hand. So I'm going to press and then guide it. And then he takes a step over. I want to step over with either of these feet. I just don't want a backward step with this foot, either over or crossing over this one. So I'm going to press again. I'm going to guide him with this hand. There, step over. And then if he were to keep walking while I was doing this, I would just keep rubbing him until he stopped. Keep petting him until he stopped. Just like you do the desensitizing, you do those hindquarters, you keep desensitizing until he stops. Same thing. So gently press it first. Oh, and there he goes. And then you might have to push him kind of hard, but you always want to start with the softest pressure first. Push him. There we go. That's exactly what you want. And eventually, like when you're cross ties or something, you just push this part over, push the other part over. So it'll help you when you're doing that. And so it's the exact same thing on the opposite side. And then also, we're going to teach him how to move his hindquarters over. And a lot of people like to push him on his hip or back here on his hindquarter. I like to do it in this area where your leg would be, because then you're just preparing him for when he gets ridden. So this one you're going to want your rope a little bit shorter, because I'm going to pull his head a little bit toward me to help him out. So again, I'm going to make a fist coming back here where my leg would go if I asked for his hindquarters to move over. I'm just going to press him and then pull his nose a little bit toward me to help him out. I want that hind leg to move over and cross like that. So I want this inside hind leg to cross over his outside hind leg. I'm not going to be as picky with his front legs, but I want those to cross over and disengage. I don't want a backward step, because that's more important when we're riding him and we start disengaging him and doing one line stop. So again, I'm just going to lightly press him and pull his nose toward me a little bit. Push a little harder. Come on. There it goes. And I just kept pressing harder until he moved, and I automatically took my hand off and rubbed him. Yeah. Rub him until he stops. And then again. My hand right here. I take a step. I want that foot to cross over. Yeah. Good. So press where your leg would go. Pull his nose towards you. Step. There he crossed over. Rub him until he stops. And you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. And then he'd be very maneuverable and cross ties, tacking up, etc. So, and then it's a good groundwork exercise to translate over to under saddle work when you get there.